If you, the collective hope of a new generation, could survive, maybe the world could have a fresh start.
Can I ask a question though? Like, assuming, like, you know, this didn't happen and they agreed to live their life inside of the school, and somehow, miraculously, all the devastation going on outside just vanished and was gone, how would they know that they could leave? Because all the windows and everything were boarded up. Can't see outside.
Yeah,
So we just
the
have
headmaster
assumed
put that
that
much
it was
faith
just
in
chaos,
you.
chaos outside for all time.
And because we had that same hope,
Okay.
that's why we all agreed to live here forever.
But creating the shelter was also his single biggest mistake.
This is a really
It's
cool piece of
laughable,
art.
really. He was the headmaster, but he had no idea. He had no idea that we, the ultimate despair, had already made our way into the school.
It's good that you had ultimate talents other than the ultimate despair to cover that up with.
So what was supposed to be a shelter to keep you safe became a cage that made it impossible for you to escape despair. I have to say, it really helped me out a lot. It saved me a ton of time.
By the way, it was you yourselves who blocked off the windows, the doors, all the exits.
Oh,
Under the headmaster's direction, you all went about your work like obedient little sheep.
oh, okay. I guess it explains why Sakura wasn't able to tear down the metal sheets. They had to make sure it was strong enough that she could do that.
You mean we trapped ourselves in here?
And then you forgot all about it and started bitching about how you were trapped in here.
Wow.
Once you'd finished building your little shelter, it was time for me and Mukuro to get to work. And thus began the killing game.
I'm still wondering when and how exactly you took our memories. Was it while we were asleep? The game's not going to answer, so I should probably just stop asking that question. It's
Me
just
and
really
Mukuro
bugging me
had
that
come
they won't
here,
answer it.
spending the last 2
Mukuro
years
and
waiting
I.
for that moment.
That moment where you all began killing each other served as the climax of our global despair plan.
And the only reason you survived the tragedy was so that you could be a part of it.
You let us live? So we could go around killing each other? Is that what you're saying?
Why? Why would you do that?
Because they're the ultimate despair.
Because this was so much more than a simple high school death match.
Right, it was being broadcast to everyone.
Rather, it was a method to hunt down and destroy every last remaining speck of hope in the world.
Ah,
What are you saying?
Well, it would seem that there's a little bit left out there. A few souls unwilling to give up hope. So I thought I should show them, which is why
Well, why don't you tell me?
of course. What the mastermind did to show everyone in the outside world, that was the surveillance cameras. Do I have to spell out surveillance camera? Oh, they hijacked the airways. Okay, so I just have to spell hijack. I need an I. I need an I, game. Game. There it is. I almost clicked the wrong thing.
Now I understand.
Yeah. So yeah, basically what
You're talking about you hijacking the airwaves, aren't you?
which is impressive.
Uh-huh. That's exactly what I'm talking about. To show the world the murders taking place at this school, which was meant to be a symbol of hope.
That was the whole point of the ultimate despair.
Does that mean
When
that
I said
Chihiro was the
climax,
one who set
that
up
was
the
what I
data
was talking
center?
about.
Was it meant originally to monitor the outside world so we'd know when it was safe to leave, and she took it and made it her own thing?
The world watched as you fell into despair and began to kill each other one after another. Despair is as contagious as any disease. Any hope left turns to despair.
Isn't the power of television just amazing?
scarily amazing.
By the way, since we started broadcasting, a whole bunch of people have tried to come and rescue you.
Oh,
Are
Really?
you serious?
oh.
But utilizing the heavy weaponry I installed around the school grounds, I had no problem expelling them.
Remember when Hero said that he thought he heard a rumble? Yeah, that's what that was. People had come to try and break us out, and she obliterated them.
Expelled them?
I have to thank you all. They were a relentless bunch, refusing to give up on hope and trying to force their beliefs on the world.
Hey, there was heavy artillery. Well, yeah, there's heavy artillery inside the building too. But where'd she get it all?
But in the end, I was able to give them the final despair. Death.
So you just used us? To bring despair to everyone in the outside world?
Yeah.
Well, sure, but I also gave you a second chance at life, right? So it's like, give and take.
No, mainly just take. There's
Give and
yeah.
take? You're so full of shit!
Was that the first time we've ever heard Makoto swear? I'm pretty sure
And
it
there's
is.
a reason I chose you guys to survive
Actually,
when
no,
all
it's
the
the
other
second
students
time.
were dropping like flies.
He did swear when Monokuma cut the DVD feed when we were trying to watch the interviews.
I mean, we built up 2 years of memories together. You were all my treasured classmates.
Sorry, that's a lie. I just figured you'd despair even more when you found out a friend had betrayed you.
And that's the truth, which is what you wanted, right? So, does
Wait,
it make
so
you
is it
feel
the truth or
utterly
is it a
lost
lie?
and hopeless?
Well, yeah, I guess that's the point, to make us feel confused so we don't know what to
You
think.
solved the mystery, but despair at the truth, right?
Don't tell me. Did you seriously count on the possibility that we would solve your mystery?
And if we did, then what? Our final desire for creating this world of despair was so we could experience one last class trial. If you were bold enough to solve the mystery, only to discover that the truth was utterly hopeless, how would you react? What would you do?
See?
Seems
Discovering
like,
the truth doesn't necessarily lead to a sense of hope.
Yeah, it seems like everyone's feeling the pain right now.
Truth can be full of despair, too! Like right fucking now!
Truth full of despair. That's...
Not to mention, all those motives I talked about were totally meaningless.
Yeah, in the long run, I guess they were, because everything's destroyed. There's no way Celeste would have had her European castle. Money's probably become irrelevant, because it seems like everybody just goes and steals whatever they want. So, yeah.
I mean, with the world having ended and all.
Meaningless? Then we've been murdering each other for nothing?
Yeah, that even means that Mondo's biker gang is gone at this point, too. So, yeah, he murdered Chihiro to keep his secret a secret, when the people who would have cared about it are probably gone.
And think about it. You chose to lock yourselves up here, then started murdering each other to get out.
I think the only person who killed with an intent that, you know, sort of, kind of, could have been justified was Leon, because Sayaka tried to kill him and he killed her as slight case of self-defense. I can't say it was total self-defense because he did have to go to his room to get his own toolkit, and as stated, he could have just stopped at any point. But then Sayaka would have ratted him out and that would have caused a whole bunch of trouble.
We weren't just random strangers either. We were classmates. We'd spent 2 years together.
Actually, that might even mean that Sakura's dojo is gone too, and she killed herself to try and protect her honor and dignity, I guess.
No, even I can't laugh at that.
Wow.
We get it. We get it, okay? You're totally awesome, right? We get it already. So help us! I'll do anything! Just help me!
A peasant begging for his life? Oh, how delightful! We've never witnessed such a travesty firsthand.
I have to say, I do like the royal personality Junko has. I think that's my favorite one. That one and the bubbly personality.
But I'm sorry to
And
say,
this one.
begging doesn't work on me.
The other ones I'm not too much of a fan of.
All I want is despair, and there's no reason for it. And since there's no reason, there's no argument against it. There's just no understanding it. No argument, no understanding. What better definition of ultimate despair could there be?
Wait, hold on. You've just been going on about whatever you feel like, but there's no real reason for us to believe anything you have to say.
What?
Huh?
Yeah, that's my reaction.
You say the world's fallen apart, but I haven't seen it for myself,
Oh.
so I don't acknowledge it. I don't accept it as the truth.
Yeah, those could be faked images, so they seem like they would be pretty hard to fake.
Until you see it with your own eyes. Truth and falsehood overlap one another. In other words, you're not unlike Schrodinger's cat right now. Is that what you're saying?
Schrodinger's cat.
If so, what then?
Are you saying you won't accept the truth until you can go outside and see
I
for
also like
yourself?
her teacher personality. I like that one too.
Well,
I guess
you
I like
better
all of them.
not.
Now that I
You
think
go
about
out
it.
into that world and you're all gunners for sure.
I don't know. We managed to survive all this.
Trust me, I'm not lying about any of this.
Well, even if it's all true, I refuse to give in. I refuse to lose to you. For the sake of everyone you've killed.
Huh? Everyone I've killed?
Yes.
What are you talking about? You're the ones who killed them.
Well, because of you.
I didn't kill anyone. I simply gave you a little nudge in the right direction.
And that's all it took for you to start killing each other. You're nothing but bloodthirsty animals.
That's why anyone was murdered here, peasant.
Say what you want about hope, but we're all creatures of instinct, right? Despair comes naturally.
And so does Hope.
Hell yes! That's funny as shit!
No! This isn't just some game to us. It's murder! Plain and simple. You stole our memories. Invented reasons for us to do it. You pushed us all into a corner. It's all your fault!
You certainly have a talent for passing the buck, don't you? That must be your hope, huh? But we don't have much time left to keep up this banter. We have to draw things to a close soon.
What do you mean?
I'm talking about the vote, of course.
Yeah.
You didn't
that's right.
forget about that little rule, did you?
Wait, but how do we do the vote? There's technically no blackened in this case.
Oh, and also, since this will be the last vote, I decided to
Huh.
change the rules.
Oh, okay.
What?
You guys so full of hope, and me so full of despair. I've decided to have you vote which one will be punished.
Oh, a punishment vote. Okay, then.
If even one of you votes to punish Hope, well then, I'll consider that a win for me and punish everyone on the side of Hope.
Even if it's just one person?
Oh, but don't worry. I won't be voting, of course.
Oh, yeah, have to keep things fair, I guess.
Even if you don't, you've still got the upper hand in all this!
It's okay. Nobody would actually vote to kill themselves, right?
Oh, let me just mention one more thing. When I win to punish you guys, you'll have to stay here till you grow old and die. No fighting, no killing. That's your punishment.
Oh. So, the communal school life we were supposed to live, you'll force us into it now. What?
You mean, we just...
We'd have to just live here?
She's saying she'll let us live.
That's true, she is saying that.
If you're not happy with that, then go ahead and punish me. And make your way to the outside world.
Enter a world fallen from grace, where only despair exists, where you'd likely be dead within a day.
What are you saying? So no matter what, we're doomed.
Wait a sec! I just got hit with an inspiration bomb!
Uh-oh.
Dying of old age is boring as shit, right? The audience at home isn't gonna dig that at all!
Yeah, it would make things very slow.
So, here's what'll happen. One of you will get to experience an instant, super impressive punishment.
Why do I get the feeling like that one person is me?
What? You can't just...
Do you mean to say you'll execute one of us?
And I get to decide who's gonna have to suck it down! Makoto, you're up!
Yep, got the feeling.
Me?
Not only just because we're the protagonists, but, you know, we've kind of tried to derail her plans on multiple occasions.
Yeah, you've been acting up, causing all kinds of trouble. I hate you!
Yeah.
So let me make this clear. Everyone has two choices in front of them. If a single person votes for Hope to be punished, then only Makoto will receive a harsh punishment, and the rest of you will live here in peace.
If, on the other hand, you desire to see us punished, then you must all leave this place.
I will force you out, ensuring you all die horrible deaths in the outside world.
Well, how will you force us out, though?
What I'm saying is, if you sacrifice Makoto, the rest of you will get to live out your lives.
Oh boy. Sacrifice me? But that's...
What? Has your resolve softened? Have you lost confidence? Are you afraid of being punished?
I mean, a little bit, yeah.
Don't you have faith in your friends?
No! That's not it!
It's okay. You're right to be afraid.
What do you mean?
It would seem all of those around you have realized the futility of going against me.
What? Oh. Oh no, everybody's lost their hope.
Guys?
It's so beautiful. Your lovely faces, eroded by despair, have come together as one.
Besides, Yoko, you could never betray your father, could you?
Oh no, now you're manipulating Kyoko's feelings?
I mean, the headmaster's only wish was that all of you would survive, right? That's why he tried to trap you all here after all. The least you can do is try to honor your dead father's wishes.
Yeah, she did say that she felt conflicted on how to feel about her father now. Yeah, there it goes.
Kyoko!
One person's despair is enough to seal your fate. Isn't that just the most hopeless outcome ever?
Yeah, but we're not gonna lose
So,
here.
who do you think's gonna give in? Whose despair is gonna sign your death warrant?
No one's.
No one. Nobody's gonna give in to despair!
Exactly.
We're not gonna lose to you!
So boring. Stubborn till the very end, huh? Well, that's fine. Then let's just hurry up and get it over with. It's time for the final vote. Everything will come to an end. Your stupid hope.
And your stupid life.
There, the final vote. This is it, the ultimate confrontation. I have to show everyone, I have to make them remember. I have to convince them not to give up. To live in despair. That's not really living at all. Here we go. Final non-stop debate. Let's do this. None of this stuff is relevant anymore.
We won't give up! As long as there's hope,
Give me-
we'll never give up!
Got it.
If I were to die, that would be the end of Hope's Peak Academy.
There we go.
Don't lose hope now!
Oh, they've even
All my
changed
fortune-telling
the thing.
senses are telling me not to leave this place. But to live means moving forward, right?
Exactly.
So even if it's hard, even if we're scared, we don't have any choice, do we? I want to keep on living. I want to open the next door. There must be something new waiting for me. So that's why, no matter what, I need to get out of here.
There we go.
The whole fortune-telling thing doesn't matter anymore. What matters is my own gut feelings.
Yep, we can spread our hope to
won't
others.
give up. As long as there's hope,
Of course, I have
we'll
to copy
never
it
give
every
up.
single time.
If I were to die,
Who's next?
that would be the end of Hope's Peak Academy.
I've decided to have faith in myself.
Good for you, Hero.
By the way, the air outside is totally polluted, you know.
Uh-huh.
The only reason we're okay in here is thanks to the air purifiers in the physics lab.
Got it.
Don't lose hope now!
Come on, Hina.
I've been thinking about all this. And I was thinking, at a time like this, what would Sakura do?
They sure did give you a lot of time for the last,
You only
non-stop
get
debate.
stronger by taking adversity by the horns. Confront that thorny path with enthusiasm. That sounds like something she'd say, right?
Yeah, it does.
No. I think that's definitely what she'd say. Which is why Yeah! I've made up my mind!
Good to have you on my side.
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the end of Hope's Peak Academy.
I've decided to have faith in myself.
I'm gonna fast
By the
forward
way,
just a tiny
the
bit.
only reason is thanks to the air purif. Say whatever you want. I've made my decision.
If I die, the purifiers will screech to a halt.
Why?
In other words, as soon as I die, the communal life you've all been living will come to an end.
Meh.
Don't lose hope now.
Gotta get inside Jill on our side too.
I don't care either way. I'm fine with whichever one is more interesting.
Of course.
Actually, I may not look like it, but I always hated school. Hell, no matter how I look, still hate it. Oh, but no matter what, Master has to come along with us.
Of course.
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were
Okay,
to
fast
die,
forwarding.
That would be the end.
I've decided.
By the way, the only reason is thanks to the air. Say whatever you want. If I die, in other words,
the communal life you've all been living will come.
I can keep on living as long as I have my Master's love.
All of you will have to leave. You'll have to go into the world outside, where only death and despair are waiting.
Here we go.
Don't lose hope now.
Yeah, he is next. I guess, Kyoko's the last one.
What's the matter? You're not actually trying to encourage me, are you?
Yeah.
Ridiculous. It never even crossed my mind that I might give in to despair.
It totally did, don't lie.
But don't misunderstand me. I couldn't care in the slightest what happens to you.
Thanks, buddy.
I just have to keep my word. I swore I would end the life of the Mastermind. Besides, the Togami family isn't dead, because I'm still alive.
That's a good way to look
So
at
until
it.
I can restore the Togami family and bring it greater glory than it's ever known,
Restore the Togami family in what way exactly? Because I doubt you'd ever touch Toko in your life.
We won't
We have a
give
change
up.
in music.
As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
Got it.
if I were to die, that would be the end.
I've decided.
By the way, the only reason is thanks to the air. Say
This is
whatever you
the
want.
execution
And
music,
if I
isn't
die,
it?
in other words, the
Or is
communal
it?
life you've all
No,
been
this is
living
the
will come
title
I can
screen
keep on
music.
living as long
Maybe
as
it's
I
also
have my
the
Master's
execution
love.
music too.
All of you will have to leave.
Actually, no, it's
You'll
not
have
the
to go into the
execution
world
music, it is the
outside,
title screen
where
music.
only death and despair are waiting.
I
That's the
already
main,
said I would claim the
Danganronpa
Mastermind's life, by whatever means necessary.
Okay, Kyoko's the last one.
So, what are you gonna do? Will you just die? Is that what you want?
Nope.
Don't lose hope now.
Here we go.
I didn't really know my father, so I can't pretend to know what he was thinking. But even if we're just connected by blood, there's one thing I am sure of. He would never want us to abandon Makoto and choose to stay here.
No, he would not.
I can't explain why exactly. But if I'm sure of anything, I'm sure of that. Just because we don't actually know anything, does that mean we can't understand? Could it be that... No, never mind.
What?
So,
I
Makoto,
guess she was about to say something about her father.
I don't think you wound up at this school because you had good luck or bad luck. I think you came here for a different reason entirely.
What reason is that?
You came here to bring down the ultimate despair. You came here to confront despair without ever giving up. And if that's true, I think we could call you the ultimate hope. What do you think?
I like that title. It's much better than Ultimate Lucky Student.
What the hell are you?
I'm the Ultimate Hope. Oh, it's even one of my truth bullets now.
So uncool. Your stupid faces, the stupid things you've said, the stupid way you all treat each other. It's all so uncool, so unhip. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up! Lame, 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 lame!
Wow. I'm not any kind of elite anything. Hope isn't a talent you develop, but still. But I still. And we have one more bullet time battle versus Junko Inoshima. Let's go.
You suck! What do you want? So uncool! You dare to stand against us? Hope is a joke. Who are you? Your idiocy ends here. You're
Take
gross.
damage from that.
Suffer from despair.
I'm gonna put my special ability on, which makes it so I don't have to reload.
You suck! What do you want? So uncool.
You're unbearable!
I'm gonna spam
Hope is
the
a
mouse
joke.
button.
Who are you?
Okay, her negative
Would you
is
like
off.
to die?
Nope. Would you?
You're gross. Suffer from despair. Everything is pointless. Suffer from
She's
despair.
almost done. There we go.
Despair into tomorrow.
No!
Hope keeps on going.
I took a little bit of damage there, but it's fine.
I refuse to give up. I refuse to get bored. I refuse to throw it all away. I refuse to despair. Because all I have going for me is the desire to keep moving forward.
Yeah.
What's going on? What's happening?
Hope is winning. That's what's happening. Final results. A's across the board. Yep, A's across the board. Nice. And I think I've gotten A's for all of the class
It
trials,
looks like
haven't I?
we've reached the end. I think it may be time to vote.
Yep.
We just gotta pull the lever, right?
Good. I'm ready to go.
Let's put an end to these trials. Put an end to the killing. With our own hands.
Yep, and we just showed the world that hope never dies. On the wheel, I think where Monokuma used to be, Junko's icon is now there. Well, it's spinning so fast I can't really tell, actually.
The hell?
Indeed.
You've lost, Junko.
I lost?
Yes. I lost? Me? No way!
Well, that's just...
It can't be!
Um...
You still don't accept it? Even the ultimate despair herself is vulnerable to the onslaught of despair, it would seem.
What the heck?
But there's no use trying to fight it now.
Well, that's just... totally the best!
What? Huh?
So this is despair.
We came to this school 2 years ago, created our incredibly detailed plan. I even killed my own sister for it.
And now
To come this far and fail at the very end.
true
It's
despair.
the most ultimate despair. What are you talking about?
And now
Don't you see? I was so hopelessly desperate. I was bored of the world the moment I was born. That's why I've been looking forward to this so desperately. This once-in-a-lifetime experience. It is my first and last colossal despair here at the moment of death. To have the chance to taste the highest grade despair, the utter failure of my dreams.
true despair.
Oh, I'm so hopelessly happy right now.
Huh?
Wait, is she enjoying this?
Anyway,
Anyway, are you prepared to admit defeat? You think I care whether I won or lost? Either way, it doesn't change a thing.
Totally the best!
Outside is only despair, inside is only despair. No matter where you go, despair awaits you. That's not true.
Not possible.
You're wrong. Huh?
Don't make me repeat
Let me
myself.
tell you this right now. We no longer fear despair.
Okay.
Because we've decided to enter the outside world with hope. Yeah, Makoto totally seduced us over to his side. Everyone.
Hey,
You said that despair is as contagious as any disease.
however...
But the same is true of hope. All you have to do is look at us to see how true that is. Kyoko.
No.
Stop it! Stop! I hate those faces you're making. To see those awful looks causes me nothing but pain.
There's one last thing.
Fine, let me just say one last thing. If you guys want to get all hung up on the word hope, that's no skin off my nose. But just be warned. From this point on, one despair after another will stand in your way. No matter where you run, no matter where you hide. Maybe you'll find some hope, but there is a very fine line dividing that hope from bitter despair. Knowing that, you still plan to cling to your hope? Of course, because we...
It's fine.
Shut up! That was a rhetorical question. You interrupted my monologue. I'm almost done though, so whatever. Because it's almost punishment time, right?
It can't
Do
be.
you really intend to go through with this? That was the agreement, right? Hold on. It's not like I want you to die. You don't have to...
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
What?
How many times do I have to tell you?
The act of living brings me no hope at all. All I want now is to taste that despair of death that you only get once in life. So...
Don't get in my way!
She's gonna press the button. It's nice that
So
this button
this is how the despair
activates
of
all
death
the,
feels.
Executions.
It's so wonderful! Even a tenth of this despair, even 100th. I want every
God, look at her
last soul on this
eyes.
planet to taste such despair. I want the entire world to die with that despair in its mouth. Okay, let's do this. I've reserved an extra special punishment for last. Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
Wow. Congratulations, Junko has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. I also like how it shows the white side of Monokuma and that she goes willingly into this. And I'm going to keep my webcam on screen for the final one. Normally I take it off, but no, not this time. So let's see what the execution is going to be. I'm sorry, executions! Apparently we're doing all of them. How is this even possible? She has so much despair she can survive all of these. The 1,000 blows, that was Leon's. Wow. Cage of Death. Which melted Mondo, by the way. The burning of the Versailles Witch. Excavator Destroyer, who's alter egos. Blast Off, Kyoko's dad's. After School Lesson. Okay. To the last one. Oh, she's holding her Monokuma robot. Okay, bye! Ooh, wow, she splattered hard. So that's what it looked like when Kyoko got crushed. Brutal. Emergency override. Oh, she gave us the override for the door. Okay. When did she drop that? And that's how everything came to an end. The final class trial. Junko Enoshima, the ultimate despair. Life at Hope's Peak Academy. It was all over. This is the end of chapter 6. Wow, that was intense. And apparently I've been recording for 3 hours. Okay, so I'm probably gonna break this up into parts because 3 hours is kind of a long time to sit through a video. Also, why are we still getting presents? It's the end of the game. Monokuma hair tie present. Okay. You want to save data? Yes, I do want to save. But even after saying it was all over, it's not like the building exploded or collapsed in on itself or anything. I like how everything's green because the time was unknown. That wasn't the kind of ending waiting for us. Oh, because we're going out into the real world and everything is unknown. I like that. Nothing changed. Well, with one exception. The air purifiers turned off. Okay, so she was being honest about that. Just like Junko said. They shut off immediately. That was the only difference. Goodbye, Despair High School Epilogue. Wow, this has been a really great game. We left the courtroom and made our way to the main hall. We stood in front of the door. Nobody made a sound. I felt almost absent-minded. This is our epilogue before the final ending. We were stuck there in limbo, unmoving, unsure. But, in the end... Oh, we have a cutscene here, apparently.
Hey,
We can't just stand around like this forever. At some point, we need to leave. To nobody's surprise, it was Kyoko who broke the silence.
Makoto.
Makoto, would you do the honors? Oh, okay. As if awakened by Kyoko's words, I took out the object we'd gotten. Up until the moment of her death, it had belonged to Junko. And in the end, she dropped it before us.
So,
But, is that really it? Is that really the key to this door?
Indeed.
You don't have to read into what she said too much to find the answer.
If, on the other hand, you desire to see us punished, then you must all leave this place.
Yes, she did say
I
that.
will force you out, ensuring you all die horrible deaths in the outside world.
In other words,
I will force you out. She said that just before dropping that. Okay. It makes sense that it would be our way out of here.
But
But you never know. Maybe it's actually a switch that's gonna make the school self-destruct. I don't think she would cheat like that. I mean, Junko never said specifically that she'd let us leave here alive.
it's true.
You may be right about that. Maybe.
Yes.
But even so, it's possible to think we wouldn't take our chances. It's impossible to think we wouldn't take our chances with it. Yeah, I guess that's true. There's nothing to worry about.
My beautiful
If something ever happened to Master, I'd take my scissors and jam him so far up. Oh, hi, Toko. Huh? Hey, where's the courtroom? Where's the mastermind? It's all over. We were just about to leave the school. What? Leave? We can go outside? Then that means me and Master can get married? And then he'll give me a little jewel of a baby? Okay, back up a bit. I don't think Byakuya would go that far. I don't think he'd even do the marriage thing, because that would require you two having a kiss. He would not kiss you ever.
That's enough.
Please stop. That would be a greater horror than anything I've encountered so far.
Anyway,
Don't worry. I have no doubt that we'll be able to leave here without a problem.
but
It's what happens after we get out that I'm worried about. But, you know, in the end, I think part of me still thinks
for serious.
maybe when we get out there, we'll see that everything she said about the world was a lie. That on the other side of this door is a world as peaceful as we remember. A lie, peaceful as we remember. Well, no matter what it looks like, it's still our world. It's where we're meant to live. Yeah, I guess so. And how do I put this? Unlike the school, the world is really big, right? Since it's so big, I'm sure there must be some despair no matter what. But there also has to be lots of hope, right?
in other words,
The act of searching for hope, to try and find it, that by itself is the true meaning of hope. As long as you have that hope, you can keep moving forward, no matter what trouble you may fall into.
am I wrong?
Is that what you mean, Makoto? Yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. I don't need any of you to spell that out for me. You know, Junko mentioned that there were still others out there who hadn't cast away hope just yet. Maybe I should find them and make them work for me. To rebuild the world, we must first rebuild the Togami dynasty. I'll go with you. I'll follow you anywhere you want to go.
You got it!
Well, my first stop is going to be the closest donut shop. I can figure the rest out from there.
Hey.
And what are you going to do if there are no more donut shops or donuts?
Okay.
I'll just get some flour and make some myself. And if there's no flour, I'll just grow some wheat. Wow, very optimistic, Havoc. Oh, I get it now. If there's no road, you just gotta build one. Creation. Fate is telling me to remake the world.
Could it be?
That's my hope.
How about
I have
that?
reached the next stage. The next chapter of Yasuhiro Gakure's life story is about to begin.
Woo!
Thanks, Hina. You totally opened my eyes.
Ooh!
Hey, personal space buddy, you're seriously creeping me out.
Makoto.
Come on, Makoto. Even if everyone in the outside world is gone, even if the world is steeped in despair, as long as I have people like you around, I can face forward and keep moving. If we can get out there and do something, have some sort of impact. But what can we do? There's so few of us and we're so small, what can we do? No, we can probably do anything. Yeah, we can do anything.
Well, I guess this is goodbye. And goodbye to Sakura.
Oh,
But hey, if we gotta say goodbye, we may as well do it with a smile on our face.
yeah.
Hey guys! You guys want your fortunes told anywhere, anytime. You just let me know. I'll be there.
Will the fortunes be free? Because we're not made of money.
You know how much I hate being annoyed, but if something does come up, you may as well let me know.
Thanks for saying you're reliable, Byakuya. I guess that's what you're saying.
I can't guarantee I'll actually bother listening, but, you know.
A jerk till the very end.
I don't know why, but I have a burning desire to start writing. I might be able to pull it off. A story about Master and me, and the others, I guess.
What if this whole entire game was Toko's novel about this whole thing?
I can't say
Another
I'm sorry about
bestseller
what
by her.
happened, but still. It does feel kind of strange.
I really don't know what to say. I guess we graduated?
Yeah, we did. It looks like hope really is spreading. As long as I never give up. I have to push even harder. I'm going to keep moving forward with hope in my heart. Since I have hope, I can show courage. Since I have hope, I can move ahead. The world can move ahead. The door began to open. With my hands. With our hands. Hope and despair mingled together, opening the door to the future. It's like the Gatling guns by the door just mow everyone down. But no, that'd be a terrible ending. I hate endings like that where you work so hard in a game and then the main character just dies regardless. Those are the worst endings. But that's not what happens here. Also, we don't get to see what the outside world looks like because cliffhangers are great. I guess that's their way of saying the world is whatever you want it to be. But anyway, that is the end of Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. Hope you guys enjoyed this game. I really did. I really liked the mechanics of this game. The free time mechanic, getting to know your classmates and giving them presents and everything. I like that feature a lot. I also like the gameplay mechanics of how the trials work too. The bullet time battles, having to use the right evidence on things, having to piece things together. So there were some times when I thought I had all the pieces together and I ended up not fully understanding what was going on or what the game wanted me to do sometimes, which I don't hold against it. If it was so easy that I knew exactly what to do for every single trial, it would have been extremely boring. I like that Monokuma's credit is half white and half black. That's creative. Monomi Usami. What? Okay, whatever. I don't remember there being a character named Monomi in this. Unless I missed something. But anyway, yeah, this game was great. I highly recommend that you guys pick it up for yourself. Maybe see if you guys can get all of the achievements. There's an achievement for getting every single report card entry. So it is possible to do it. I just have to figure out how it's possible. But yeah, I'm happy with this game. I can't wait to play the second and V3. I'm especially excited for V3 since it's new and everything, and I'm interested to see what that will add to the series. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, give it a like. Also be sure to like my Facebook page and follow me on Twitter, as well as support my Patreon. All 3 links will be in the description below, and subscribe for more. And if you are subscribed or a new subscriber right now, be sure to hit that bell icon to get notified when I upload videos. This is Viola Rules, signing off. Talk to you later. Oh, there's an after credit scene, apparently. Hello, Monokuma. Wait, what?
Interesting. Things are getting very interesting indeed.
Who's controlling Monokuma?
Like I said at the beginning, I'm not a teddy bear.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
I am Monokuma. And I am this school's headmaster.
I saw the jump scare coming and I still jumped anyway. Great. Wow. Okay, so apparently Monokuma's still alive somehow. You received the Easter egg present. Why am I still getting presents? It doesn't make any sense. Oh, sure. I'll save.
Danganronpa.
What is school mode? This is a what-if simulation play mode. In the extras here, you can check out all kinds of special bonuses. The farther you get in the game, the more you'll unlock. Let me just see what the extras are real quick. Event gallery. Savor a heaping handful of cutscene images. Feast your eyes on an array of movie clips. Artwork. Consume a multitude of bonus artwork. Sound gallery. Revel in a cacophony of music excerpts. School store. Try your hand at the almighty mono machine. Okay, so yeah, so these are extras in case you want to check them out. I guess you use the mono coins that you get in the game to unlock these. As you can see, I have 568 at the end here. I don't think I'm going to show off what school mode is, because I don't really understand what that is supposed to be. But yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys in the second game. So yeah, see you later.